can do that.
But so when we work with clients, one of the things we do is, we understand their business, which you have to do anyways, as an accountant. Anyway, excuse my grammar. Mom, sorry, Mom.
Sound like you're from the South.
Yeah.
Is she listening
to Texas? No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
But then also, we help bring business to our clients. So once we understand, we figure out who they want to meet, what their clientele is, we are part of a networking group that allows us to electronically bring business in.
All right, we're going to hear more about that because that doesn't sound like CPA stuff to me. Okay. That sounds innovative and like things are a little bit different for you. Yeah. Eric Pierre is with a CPA. Your favorite CPA.net is the website. You're listening to Biz Talk, Believing It's Seeing Talk Radio. I'm Bob Ryan.
I'm Montana Smith.
And I'm Aaron Kanata.
When we come back, we're going to hear how this CPA changes the way you do business. Stay with us. You brought up something right before the break I want to get to really quick.
Yes.
You said something I wasn't expecting to hear. CPAs help their clients get business. Now,
yes.
That's a new one on me. I don't know many CPAs that are really big on networking for their clients. Tell us what you're talking about there.
So, a year ago, I got connected to this gentleman named Bob Friedenthal, who I refer to as my white Jewish father. And so he told me...
Wait. You're white Jewish father. You're
Yes.
not white, nor are you Jewish.
I'm not white, nor am I Jewish.
Okay. We just want to let everybody know that because not everybody can see you.
I can play a Jewish guy on TV, but...
That sounds like a nice compliment.
So anyhow, he's your white Jewish father.
He's my white Jewish father, and he started coaching me. He said that you need to separate yourself from all your competitors. Because all you CPAs say the same thing, talk about, I can save your taxes, I can do your tax returns,
Right.
So he said, what if you're able to start bringing business to your clients? And it's I have a system that'll help you do that. So I'm part of a networking group called Edge Up Networks, and they have an electronic portal called mycity.com.
What's the portal? MyCity?
www.mycity.com.
MyCity.com, okay.
Yeah, and so whenever I meet with somebody, let's say I meet with you, I get you information. I say, Bob, who you want to meet, and you want to meet a doctor that deals with prostate cancer, I can introduce you to that doctor through the portal. And so this year we've helped bring probably close to at least $10,000 of business to some of our clients, including a couple thousand to our business partner in Brooklyn. We're about to get a couple $1,000s to my business attorney in Los Angeles. What's up, Amy? Thank you for helping me keep out of trouble with the law.
Shout out, right?
Shout out. We brought business to Bob. We've helped expand his group. We've done a lot of introductions. So we have the value proposition that we can probably bring you more business than what you spend with me.
Well, that is an interesting value proposition because most business owners think of the work CPAs do as an expense.
Right.
You're on the expense side of the ledger, right? You're not a profit center for most companies.
I'm a cost center. Yeah.
You're a cost center, right? So if somebody is looking at your services and they realize that the work that you do for them does, they write a check for it, but you also bring in additional business for them, that is a different value proposition.
Absolutely.
So, do you know about the Blue Ocean book, the Make Your Competition Irrelevant?
No, I don't know
read
about
the Blue Ocean. It's a really
Thank
good
you.
book.
I will do that.
You're making your competition irrelevant.
Correct.
They just aren't relevant to what you do because now you do an added value that's very different.
That's correct.
Do you think that clients notice that?
Yes, they do. We actually have 2 testimonials on our website. One from our business partner in New York. When I was up there 2 weeks ago. Thank you for taking the Yankees game.
You went to a Yankees game?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we got to talk about that separately. But
And Bob also, we brought him a lot of business because I helped him grow his clients out here in San Diego. So we have those 2 testimonies. So we have that documented on video, not just some written testimony made up by me. And they do notice that, and they do appreciate that. So that's something that it's also in our best interest to see our client grow so that we can grow with them, because we don't want to just take your money and then not do anything to help you. Because when something happens, you don't have that equity. You end up having more withdrawals than equity that relationship, then they're going to leave you.
kind of like the
emotional piggy.
the emotional
Right.
bank account, Stephen
Yeah,
Covey's book,
Right. And Joel Osteen talked about that
Yeah.
in his book.
Purpose-Filled Life. No, did he do Purpose?
No,
Joel
Be the
Osteen.
Better You.
Be the Better you, yeah.
Yeah, that's Rick Warren that did the Purpose
that's
Driven
right.
Life. Yeah.
So are these people, are they other CPAs that you're partnered with, or are they professionals in other industries that kind of complement yours and you're sending business back and forth?
I do work with other CPAs, but I do have other professionals. So my business partner in New York, she does full service accounting, but she's not a CPA. So she takes care of that stuff, and I have attorneys that help me. Tax attorney. I have a law firm, tax attorney law firm in Los Angeles that I work with. Bookkeepers here in San Diego, LA, Dallas, and around the country.
And are you introducing them to this My City? Is that what it was?
Yes, they're in my city. They've received referrals from me. And so when a client might ask me for somebody, then I can just send it the introduction, and both parties get each other's information. Because what happens if I meet Montana here and I tell you, Aaron, said, well, here, Montana wants to talk to you, but Montana doesn't know that you are interested, that deal may not happen. So we like to make sure that both parties know each other's information, and then we see more transactions happening that way.
So you're actually a CPA that does more than traditional accounting, tax work, etc.
That's
So
correct.
let's get back to that as we kind of wrap up our segment together today. We're in the middle of the year. Well, on the back side of the year right now.
Right.
So it's kind of like whatever planning somebody's going to do for their tax strategies really needs to get done soon, because if you wait till December, which is what most people wait to do, a lot of the strategies are a little bit late.
That's
So
correct.
what are the things that you're thinking about right now for clients moving in to the end of the year? Are you looking at, like, is it too early to look at lost harvesting? Are you talking to people about their Roth conversions? What's happening right now in
Well,
the
you
world?
can talk about a multitude of things. One, some businesses are doing extremely well this year. So if you have some extra money, you can look at buying some assets, take advantage of what's called Section 179, where you can write off the first $500,000 of your assets right off the top.
Can I borrow $500,000? Because I want to buy some assets.
I
and write them
know
off.
a lender that can probably get you that. Actually, I can't personally do that, but I know a lender that I can introduce a lender off there.
So we'll have to get people the money so they can buy the assets so they can write it off.
Right,
We
but
can make money all different ways on that one.
absolutely.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. A lot of people don't take advantage of that, and then
That's Section 179.
And also, don't forget, you can also do amended returns. So the IRS allows you to go as far back as 2014. If you overpay your taxes, we do free valuation. And we recently saved somebody in Irvine $9,000 in overpaid taxes for the past 2 years.
So that you can go back and look at the last 3 years
Yes,
of
just
tax returns.
just like if you bought something from Best Buy and you have 90 days to get your money back if you don't like the product, you can do the same for the IRS for up to 3 years.
It's 3 years.
What happens if you find somebody who might have underpaid? Are you obligated to say, hey, you owe the IRS money? Or
Leave it to you to come up with that one, right?
I may not want to talk about that on the record, but we do what we've had to correct people's stuff. And what happens? You underpay, they will send you a letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's on the IRS. That's not your responsibility.
Correct. They have up to 7 to 10 years for unpaid taxes.
Eric Pierre, CPA, your favorite CPA.net. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate
Keep up
it.
the good work and stay tall. 6'8", I guess you already are. You're listening to Biz Talk, Believing in Seeing Talk Radio. I'm Bob Ryan.
I'm Montana Smith.
And I'm Aaron Canada.
Dr. Ross Schwartzberg up next, Prostate Center, San Diego. Stay with us. Doc.
Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Nicely done.